Hello and welcome back to Divine Reflections, the podcast where we explore the timeless teachings of Guru Gobind Singh Ji and uncover their relevance to our spiritual journey today. And I'm thrilled to have you join us for episode 4 of our series on Svayieh. In this episode, we'll dive into a thought-provoking verse that challenges us to rethink the nature of spirituality. Guru Gobind Singh Ji, with his unparalleled poetic brilliance, takes us beyond the surface of rituals and practices, urging us to focus on the core essence of spiritual life, the remembrance of the divine name. Let's delve into this profound verse, exploring it line by line to uncover its deeper meaning and relevance to our lives. Taking bath at holy places, exercising mercy, controlling passions, performing acts of charity, practicing austerity and many special rituals. The verse opens with a vivid description of various spiritual practices that are often associated with piety and devotion. Imagine the serene image of individuals bathing in sacred rivers, an act believed to wash away sins and purify the soul. Picture the selfless kindness of those who show mercy, the discipline of those who master their passions, and the generosity of those who give to the needy. We also see the image of people practicing austerity, enduring hardships and following intricate rituals, all with the aim of attaining spiritual growth. These acts, rooted in diverse traditions, are widely regarded as pathways to divine connection and self-improvement. Guru Gobind Singh Ji acknowledges the value these practices hold in fostering discipline, compassion, and a sense of purpose. Yet, as we'll see, he urges us to look beyond the external forms of spirituality to discover its true essence. Line 2, studying of Vedas, Puranas, and Holy Quran, and scanning all this world and the next world. Next, the verse shifts focus to intellectual and scholarly pursuits. The study of sacred texts such as the Vedas, Puranas, and the Quran represents a quest for wisdom and understanding. These scriptures are revered as divine revelations, offering guidance on how to live a righteous and meaningful life. But Guru Gobind Singh Ji doesn't stop there. He also mentions the human desire to explore not just this physical world, but the metaphysical realms beyond. This reflects the universal longing for answers to life's greatest mysteries. What is our purpose? What lies beyond death? Such intellectual endeavours are vital for deepening our knowledge, but the Guru reminds us that even the most profound scholarship, if not anchored in divine remembrance, remains incomplete. Line 3, subsisting only on air, practicing continence and meeting thousands of persons of all good thoughts. Here Guru Gobind Singh Ji takes us into the realm of extreme asceticism. Picture individuals who renounce all material sustenance, living solely on air. Consider the immense discipline required to practice perfect continence, refraining from all physical indulgence. Moreover, the verse describes interactions with thousands of virtuous individuals, spiritual seekers, sages, and those who radiate goodness. Such encounters can inspire and elevate one's spiritual journey. However, even these extraordinary acts of self-denial and exposure to virtuous company, while admirable, are not sufficient on their own. Guru Gobind Singh Ji is setting the stage for his ultimate message. Spirituality is not merely about what we do, but about the divine connection we cultivate within. Line 4. But, O King, without the remembrance of the name of the Lord, all this is of no account, being without an iota of the grace of the Lord. This line is the heart of the verse and delivers its most profound insight. Guru Gobind Singh Ji addresses a universal truth. No matter how rigorous or impressive one's spiritual practices may appear, they hold no true value without the remembrance of the divine name, Naam. The Guru uses the phrase, O King, to remind us of our royal lineage as children of the divine. As heirs to the ultimate truth, we are called to remember our Creator. Without this remembrance and the grace of the Lord, all acts, no matter how noble, remain devoid of lasting spiritual significance. This line urges us to examine our motivations and focus. Are we performing rituals to impress others, or are we truly seeking the divine? It's not the outward acts themselves that lead to spiritual fulfillment, but the inward connection to the eternal divine. This verse from Svayieh offers a transformative perspective on spirituality. Let's explore the key themes. 1. The limitation of external practices. While bathing in sacred rivers, showing mercy, or performing rituals may hold cultural and spiritual value, They are not ends in themselves. They serve as tools, but without divine remembrance, they fall short of their ultimate purpose. 2. The role of knowledge. Studying sacred texts and understanding the mysteries of life are important endeavours. However, intellectual pursuits alone cannot bring us closer to the divine. True wisdom lies in aligning our knowledge with spiritual devotion. 3. The futility of extreme asceticism. Guru Gobind Singh Ji critiques the notion that self-denial or ascetic practices in and of themselves lead to spiritual fulfillment. Such efforts are hollow without the grace of the Lord and the remembrance of his name. 4. The centrality of divine grace. Ultimately, spirituality is about cultivating a heartfelt connection with the divine. It is the grace of the Lord, accessed through devotion and remembrance, that gives meaning and value to all other practices. How can we apply Guru Gobind Singh Ji's wisdom in our daily lives? 1. Balance action with intention. Engage in spiritual practices, but remember that their true purpose is to deepen your connection with the divine. Focus on the why behind your actions. 2. Embrace simplicity. You don't need elaborate rituals or extreme sacrifices to grow spiritually. A simple, heartfelt remembrance of the divine name can be more powerful than the most intricate ceremonies. Cultivate grace. Recognize that spiritual growth is not just about effort, it's also about grace. Open your heart to divine blessings and trust in the guidance of the Lord. 4. Seek meaning beyond the surface. Whether you're studying sacred texts or engaging in acts of charity, let your actions be driven by a sincere desire to connect with the divine rather than by external expectations. As we wrap up this episode, let's take a moment to reflect on Guru Gobind Singh Ji's powerful message. He reminds us that spirituality is not about checking boxes or performing impressive feats. True spirituality lies in remembering the divine, living with humility, and opening ourselves to his grace. This verse is a gentle yet profound reminder to focus on what truly matters, fostering a deep, personal connection with the Lord. Let's carry this wisdom into our daily lives, allowing it to guide us toward a more meaningful and fulfilling spiritual journey. Thank you for joining me today on Divine Reflections. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with others who might benefit from Guru Gobind Singh Ji's timeless teachings. Stay tuned for episode 5, where we'll continue our journey through Svayieh and uncover even more pearls of wisdom. Until then, may your heart remain filled with divine remembrance and grace.